Let me tell y'all about this babysitting job that I did. So I used to work for this family at least once a month. So that I had 150. I can count on that extra 150, okay? And so one day I go over whatever. It was a regular Saturday evening. Everything's cool. They had a 5-year old, which was in the marriage. The mom had the baby while they were married. 10-year old, that was the mom's child, not the dad's. And so everything was normal. They go out, normally when I go over the 10-year old, I normally just let her do whatever she want to do. Like, you want to be on your iPad, if you don't want to like play with us or do whatever, like, you don't have to. Just do your thing. Don't tell your mom I let you be on your iPad the whole time, and I'm all right with that. But normally, me and the 5-year old be having so much fun. She'll normally be like, "Can I play?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can play." And so the parents leave or whatever, and we're just trying to, everybody's just finding their, what they got going on in the house. And so she's over in like the little nook, and she be having so many group chats. She used to be telling me like, "Michelle, I'm in a group chat with my friends, and I'm in a group chat with like my cheerleading people, and I'm in the group chat with this, and I'm in a group." And I'm like, "Girl, how many group chats do you have?" Okay, so she's always in group chats, and so she's just over there typing, but she's kind of smiling, like. So I'm like, oh, like she must be talking to one of the little group chats. I ain't thinking nothing of it. So I let her do her thing, and me and the 5-year-old, we start doing, some little activity or whatever. So we doing an activity. The parents have been gone, say, for 15 minutes. Next minute I know, there's a knock on the door. And I look over at them like, "You think your parents forgot their keys?" And they're like, the 10-year-old's like, "No, I don't think they forgot their keys. Like, that's my friend." I said, "Your friend from your group chat?" She was like, "No, like it's my friend." She just kept saying like, "It's my friend, it's my friend." And I'm like, "Oh, your mom didn't tell me you was gonna have no friend over." She was like, "Well, you don't have to tell him that he's here." He, hold on now. I'm okay with a lot of stuff. What you mean a he? No, he ain't coming up in no motherfucking house while I'm here. You ain't gonna get me in no damn trouble because you invited a he over here. I said, "Girl, what you mean a he?" She's like, "Come on, let's go open the door. Let's go open the door." I'm like, "Girl, who is he?" I look through the peephole. It's a grown man. I say, "Is you talking to grown man on your iPad? Is that what you was doing over there?" I said, "Do you think he's younger? Like, who is this man?" He's a fine man, too. I said, "Who is this fine man at the door?" I opened the door. I mean, her face is lit up like a Christmas tree, okay? And his face lights up like a Christmas tree. Then I look at his face. Then I look at her face. I say, and she say, "Dad." "Dad? Father?" I'm frozen. "What do you mean, Dad?" "Mr. Dad, man, what are you doing here?" I say, "Do the parents know you here?" And the 10-year-old like, "Mimi, like, shut up." She's like, "Come in, Dad." I was like, No. She's like, no, I'm not going to come in. Come out. I said, "Do you know you being recorded?" He's like, "Yeah, I heard it when I walked up. They said you are now being recorded." I said, "Should you be here? No one told me you were coming." He said, "I just want to see my daughter. I was like, "Look, bro, I'm going to give you like 10 or 15 minutes. You got to go. Because I don't want to get in trouble because no one told me you were supposed to be here. Like, I never even heard about you before." And I'm just like, so they're outside. I get him a couple of minutes. The door is open, but I kind of step away because, I mean, clearly she's happy to see him and he's happy to see her. And I'm just like, I step away and I come back. I'm like, all right, now we got to wrap it up. So now she's pissed at me. "What do you mean we got to wrap it up?" "No, we don't. Like, I want him to come in, or like maybe we could go to the backyard and he can like sit on the deck with us." I'm like, "Baby, that man got to go. He has to go." And she's like, "I don't want him to go." "Well, you can leave and he can watch us." No. No, I can't, and no, he can't. And he's like, "No, I understand. Gave her a hug, and she like hugged him, like, and he like picked her up. She's like, "I don't want you to go. I don't know why my mom don't want you here." So she's crying. She's mad as hell at me. Like, y'all, she was mad. I'm talking about stomping through the house like King Kong. I'm like, I felt bad. I couldn't even feel like, nonchalant. Normally I'm just like, "Girl, I don't care, you mad?" I'm just like, what the fuck was this? What was that? So the evening go on, and she wasn't really on her iPad. She wasn't doing anything. She was just pouting around the house, just like sitting around pouty. So the evening progressed, and it was awkward the rest of the time because she's all mad and weird. And the 5-year-old's like, who is that man? Like, why is that man here? I don't know. I don't know. She's like, that's her dad. That's her dad. Like, my dad's not her dad. I'm like, girl, I don't know. Shit. We need Maury. Like, I don't know. So not a 5-year-old confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. A 10-year-old confused about why the man can't stay. I'm confused about why the man is even here, right? So the evening come, I put the 5-year-old down to bed. 10-year-old, I'm like, you can chill with me. She's like, Mimi, don't talk to me. Okay. So she chilling on her end of the couch. I'm chilling on my end of the couch. I'm scrolling on my phone, and she's just pissy. She actually just like looking at TV, just like pissy. So the parents come in, and she's like, hey. And the mom's like, it's weird in here. And I'm like, yeah, we had a visitor. She said, who? Then she gets to naming off different people that kind of just drop by their house. And I'm like, it was the 10-year-old's dad. And when I say that woman cut her eyes at her daughter, she's like, I know you didn't invite him over here. I said, I didn't let him in. I mean, the tension was so thick in the room. I didn't let him in. I just let her step outside. I left the door open, but he only stayed for like 10 or 15 minutes because, y'all didn't tell me. She was like, you did right. You did right. And she did wrong. And I'm like, she was like, now go to your room. Go to your room and get ready for bed. Because why are you even still up? Anyway, and this me. She was too mad at me for me to tell her to do anything. So she was like, no, Mimi, I get you. She needs to go to bed. Go to bed, go to your room. So she's stomping off. She's mad. She's like, Mimi, I'm sorry that you're in this. That man is never even supposed to, be here. He found out where I live through like Google or somehow before all of this. And like, I have a restraining order out on him. Like, I left him because he was very abusive to me. She said he beat her while she was pregnant with the 10-year-old. And that's why she left him. And eventually he'll just follow her to work, follow all the places. Then she found her husband. And her husband, she got money, but her husband also got like a little more money and pool. He's a powerful man, I'm guessing. Because she's like, at some point, he like used his pool to like have an undercover officer just sit outside their house to like protect her if he's like going a trip, or have an officer follow her to work to make sure he's not following her to work. And she's like, and he's never supposed to be in my house, ever. So I'm not sure who reached out to who, but the mere fact that he was here and he came knowing that it was against the law actually to be at my house. I was like, I'm not going to lie. Your daughter was very happy to see him. She was like, right, because she don't know. She doesn't know that this man is like a bad guy to me. And a bad guy could be a bad guy to her. Like, he's just not to be trusted. And I said, your 5-year-old was asking, like, she thought, your husband was the 10-year-old's dad. She was like, yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I don't want to go through all of this stuff. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I cut him out of our life for a reason. And she's like, and I'm sorry you have to go through this, like, with, in this situation. And I was like, it's okay. Y'all got my money. And you can tack on a little extra 25 for the pain and suffering. But yeah, she apologized. They gave me my money and we left. But I did feel bad for them. I felt bad for the little girl because she really wanted her dad. And it sucks when dads are bad and the children got to pay the cost for that,